Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a Valiant comic, a new one, another issue number one. So we continue new series here. Book of Shadows, it's called, by Cullen Bunn and Vicente Cifuentes. Probably butchered that. Nick Velarde and Dave Sharp. This is also was a book that was recommended by me by one of my subscribers. This one is for you, Nuke. I got it. I read it. So let's dive in. Let's go to the front page. I have no clue who these people are. All these characters are completely new to me. I know some of them from the old Valiant. I know Eternal Warrior. I know Shadowman. Dr. Mirage isn't known, but I don't know who they are, how they get their powers. I haven't read any of the books. Only. Why am I forgetting? Jesus Christ. Exo Man of War, I've read, and Bloodshot. That's the only comics that I have little knowledge about, and that's about it. So we have also new well, for me new, Pink Mambo and Persephone. Is that how you say it? Persephone? Probably not. Anyway, oh, by the way, I heard Valiant is financially in deep trouble. So I wonder how many books we're going to get from their company in the near future. Probably they're going bankrupt. Not entirely sure, but they are in very deep trouble. Anyway, so we move on to Vernon, Illinois. And there's I don't know, I have the Dutch... I have the Dutch word in my head. A fair, is that how you call it? A fair? Yeah, with fireworks and people having fun and food stands and kids and families and clowns and etc. Just great stuff. But yeah, that's all. That's gonna change because, whoa, look at this. This is I don't know, wolves. I'm not sure if they are werewolves, but they are wolves with bone thingies sticking out of them, just like, I don't know, Superman's Doomsday. And they're ripping people apart. It looks great. And I also love the shouting without the balloons. It says here, get out of the way. No, please stay back. Then I thought to myself, what is with the green blood? Because now it's red. So I just glanced over and over, and then I believe they are... Well, we're going to see that a little bit later. Oh, yeah, here. So it's acid. Yeah, they are, I don't know, it's acid drool. What's going on? So yeah, this little girl gets it or not, because we have two of the, well, Book of Shadows. Are they calling this yet? No, the Book of Shadows is something totally different. I don't know who they, how they're calling themselves, but these are Shadowman and Persephone. And we have the same, a little bit of a small criticism here. What's in here? It's also says here. It's exactly the same. Okay, doesn't matter. So they are attacking the werewolf, or whatever this creature is, and Persephone says, "What's your name, Lainey?" "Well, don't worry, Lainey. We're not going to let the monsters get you. We're here now." And then we see these bodies here, and she's looking behind her. Shadowman comes, and he has a big scythe, and he's threatening these wolves. It says, "Lo, mortals, bear witness in despair. The dark feast has commenced." It said, "Your world is for forfeit, the first of many, so it's been written in the Book of Shadows." The Shadowman has a cool appearance, but I never really liked, against small personal criticisms, it doesn't reflect the book at all. When it comes to jackets, you have a superhero costume and then you throw a jacket over it. Why? And it seems, I guess, he has some kind of a shadow powers. Why not, I don't know, make a jacket with your shadow powers, throw some white and black in here for texture and detail, and you have a cool jacket. But hey, who am I? Moving on. The face looks great, by the way. And so, okay, so we have a battle, and it seems that other towns has been also been, you know, invaded, if you will, by these creatures. And this is also a nice touch. So he blocks with his scythe. The wolf gets it and throws it away, spits it out, and then it turns into ravens or crows. Is it crows? Ravens. That is actually cool. He says, the scythe turns to ravens and then it returns to me. Until then, don't worry, I'm far from defenseless. That's a nice touch, by the way. I like that. Instead of, oh, there's a scythe and goodbye and we'll see you next week. No, it's very interesting. But he's getting, I don't know, chewed into bits. Looks great. But I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. Is he being teleported away, or is this wolf being attacked by Persephone? Not sure what really happens, but something happened to him. But then Persephone uses her powers, and I didn't know what her powers are, but look at this. She can summon creatures from beyond, from, I don't know, the Deathlands or whatever. Is that from Deathland? Let me double check real quick. No, I'm coming back to that a little bit later. I want to move the story a little bit forward. It seems that she is not completely human. She is, I believe, a creature of the Deadlands made flesh. Don't quote me, I could be totally wrong. I read it somewhere. So she's not human at all, but she is new to this. She's new to her human form and to this world, what makes her interesting also. And so this horror creature says, what shall we do with them? You heard what they say, it's a feast, so eat your fill. But she cannot really control the power, but she says, I'm ending this. These wolves don't belong in our world. I'm sending to the dead side. Oh yeah, the dead side, it's just... Okay, visuals are great. Colors, very nice. Unfortunately, we don't see how these wolves are being ripped apart. They are just, oh, wait a minute, they're being killed. And then their souls are being swallowed. Very nice. But, she wants to comfort this girl whose parents are being killed, I guess. And she says, no, you are monsters too. Stay away from me. And then we are getting introduced to another character. It's called Mambo. Again, don't know her, but it seems he's a voodoo priest. Cool looking chick, by the way. And normally I hate cancel culture haircut, but this is not it. This has come from the punk era, from the 80s. So yeah, I'm on board with that. I've never been punk myself, but I've been always, how do you say, when I was younger, been around by people with, who are punk or rock, metal, in that kind of groups of people. And then my music changed through the years, but I still have roots in there. So that's pretty cool. And we have also Dr. Mirage. She's more like the quiet, silent type, a little bit, careful. And while Punk Mambo is more the, cocky, bad mouth. She doesn't care what she says. But Shadowman says, what are you doing here? I thought I made it clear. Persephone is my responsibility. And he says, hey, relax, will ya? Please, Mr. Shadowman, don't sick your demon heart on us. We're not here for your pet demigod. Unless, of course, it's all her doing. So it's more like there's things happening before because there was some kind of a death. What is it called? Just give me a second. Death Sides War in other issues. And I didn't read those comics. I have. So they have a history with each other. And so, wait a minute. Did I skip accidentally? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm skipping. So they have an argument. And Shadowman says it's not her fault. Pardon me for thinking she might try to kill us all again. And so Dr. Mirage says that all these people are dead. Even the ghosts were left behind. And the spirits were completely destroyed. Okay. So also interesting. And so she is asking questions. Dr. Mirage, right? She asked me for a spot of helping tracking down something big and bad and awful that spilled unbidden into our world, brought us right to you. Funny that. They never crossed into the dead side. This has happened in other towns on Earth. It's the same. And she's blowing smoke. And they talk about, people going to the meat grinder, etc. And Shadowman says, do you know what we're dealing with here? You mean who's trying to end the world this time? No clue. But it looks like your little ticking time bomb said, this is all happening all over. And I know ritual magic when I see it. And she says it's a sacrifice. Blood magic, fear magic, ancient. Wait a minute, fear magic? That's a thing now? I mean, I've known blood magic. But it seems they are creating new stuff. I'm not sure if I like it, but, moving on. And she said the hellhounds are emissaries, messengers, weaving an incantation into the skin of the world. Again, I like that. This is completely different. So these wolves are walking, creating incantations or runes or whatever for something to happen. That's great. And then she does this. Another psychotic alien monster trying to force its way into our reality. Looking at her. Oh, you're pretending to breathe now. That's sweet. Yes, he clearly hates her. So these are the wars here, looking at the A-town, or maybe D-town. And then, so we are here, and they're still arguing. And then we have another hero enters the fold, the frail. Well, he's here. And it's none other than the Eternal Warrior. He is immortal. Now, it seems that they portray this book as supernatural protectors of the Valiant Universe. Now, I wonder, like I said, my knowledge about the Eternal Warrior and all of these characters are 0 to none. Is he a part of the supernatural order, or is he just immortal from, I don't know, it's just, is he created immortal, or was born immortal by someone or something? Is magic involved? I don't know. Just questions that I'm really like to have an answer. Of course, I can Google it, but yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that after this book. Moving on. So he rips into bits, and yeah, he's way too strong. And he has also that old school, cool, normal-looking axe. Just old school stuff, no fancy weapons, no magic, cool looking staffs or swords. But then he hears something. Damnation, he says. And he also says, I remember these beasts. But that would mean. And then, oh well, it seems an old enemy of the Eternal Warriors here. Hello, Gilad. Exarch Fane, you foul demon, I fought you dead by my hand. He says, no, that's not the case. So he taunts him a little bit, and Eternal Warrior says, die a second time then. Oh, please, Gilad. After all this time, don't you want to catch up? What are you doing here, Fane? I left you dying on the floor of your Veil Keep. Yes, that was unpleasant and rash. Rash on your part. You should have stayed a while. Loitered around to make sure I truly expired. He says, you shouldn't have come here looking for trouble, Fane. I sure take your head this time. Nice try, but no cigar. So they're having a standoff, but Fane is looking. Fane looks really, really strong here, and I also like that the villain is immediately introduced here instead of building up, and then at the last 2 issues it's been revealed who's the bad guy. No, he's just coming into the first issue and it says, hey, I'm the baddie. You should fear me, stuff like that. And I also like the fact that he is, I don't know, what does he have? He has a, living change, a fire sword, and a magic book that is on fire. Looks really cool. And he's no slouch either. He's pretty strong. Look at this. He's kicking Eternal Warriors' ass. And he wants to behead him. But then he's getting interrupted by none other than, well, our heroes. And they all said, bring it. Yeah, real cocky. I like it. no pussing around. Just, hey, we are here. We are badasses too, and we're gonna take you on. Awesome. Next issue. So this is the next issue. We have a preview for what's to come. Art looks great. Wow, look at this, man. Colors are great too. Don't want to show you too much because that's for issue 2. New Bloodshot is coming. And we have also, if you want to pause the video, read who these people are, what their backgrounds are, etc., etc. So give you a little bit more of an idea who these are. Yeah, I like this. Just no nonsense. Just go right into battle. Great action, cool looking visuals, and it's been written by Cullen Bunn. I've been following Cullen Bunn for a while now, and basically I like everything he is doing so far. So if I see Cullen Bunn, I automatically want to buy his stuff. Guys, that's it for today. Well, I'm going to do another review later, so stick around or stay tuned. That's the word. See you later. Bye-bye.